Hello, dear viewers. Hope you all are good. Thank you for an overwhelming response on my previous videos related to writing a resume or cover letter and interview questions and answers. After watching my videos, a lot of people came to me asking a few questions here and there of what should be in the resume or just messaging me about if I could look through their resumes and correct them and put them in a right shape and format. So just to let you know that I'm very honored when you guys come to me and ask me for suggestions and answers, and if you have any doubts you try to ask help from me. But I would also like to mention that I'm not an expert in these things, and I'm just trying to share with you what I have learned through years. So uh, although it's an honor for me to go through your resume, sometimes lack of time and my schedule that is sometime tied to a strictly daily discipline routine does not allow me to get into everybody's resume, because uh, after that video I've received at least 10 to 12 resumes from a lot of my contacts and friends, and I'm really sorry I could not go through your resumes and correct them or give any detailed suggestions. But um, I think I might have missed out a few points on how to make your resume even more effective or even more impressive. I want to again go ahead and shed light on a few more points that job seekers or resume writers, not professional writers, but people like you or the candidates, make those can turn blunders, and people or recruiters or hiring managers can just turn a blind eye to your resume. So if you don't want that to happen, and if you're still working on the tips I gave on how to write a impressive resume, you would want to make sure that you do not do these things that will make your resume just fall into the clutter of other resumes. So let me go ahead and tell you uh, that these are five biggest mistakes that make you look like a weak candidate. First and foremost, if you do not include a LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn profile should be in the top section of your resume when you're where your contact information and professional website, if you have, as I had mentioned in the past, is displayed, because employers want people who are serious about advancing in their careers. This means optimizing your professional network and proudly showcasing your accomplishments online. So you should please go ahead and update your LinkedIn time and time again. Remember, your resume should feature information that's relevant to the specific job you're applying, while your LinkedIn should appeal to a wider audience and paint a more complete picture of your backgrounds and skills. Mistake number two, not listing enough hard skills and soft skills, or not listing hard skills or soft skill, listing only one of the two. So what are hard skills? Hard skills are related to your technical knowledge and training, while soft skills are more like professional traits like leadership, time management. So what is usually expected in a resume is always to have a 2:1 ratio. For every two hard skills you can include one soft skill. And if you do not include both hard skills and soft skills, firstly, if you do not include hard skills, your resume is just meaningless, because uh, interviewers need to know your technical background. But if you have your hard skills and you have not included soft skills, it shows that you are a one dimensional personality and you do not want to depict that. So you make sure you make it more lively by including both hard and soft skills. Third mistake, if you have an unrelated resume title, you cannot have a title of your resume saying resume. No, the title should be your name at the top of the resume, and beneath should be your contact information. So, keywords in your resume title tell recruiters right off the bat whether you're an ideal candidate for the position. So, you have your name, your contact information, and the keyword like uh, have you been a manager or a leader or a technical decision maker or a sales guy, anything. That should be your title. Those are very, very important keywords for someone to pick your resume and pass a judgment whether you're an ideal candidate. So have a very relatable resume title. Fourth, and a very important mistake, a big mistake, which even I, when I see some resumes, I really do not, I'm not a big fan of those. Making your resume very flashy or over the top design. So there are too many bright colors, too much of one bright color, or too many lines or shapes going in some different directions, and your resume looks scattered all over the place. And these are things that turns off, uh, things that are all these things are turn offs that make the candidate look very like that he's trying too hard. So I don't do that. It's all about your audience, and they're highly technical. They know what kind of candidate they're looking for. So it's typically best to keep a simple format, a black and white text, a clean lines and consistent font. um, but it also depends on some fields in which graphic designs is also very appreciated, but your resume should look very creative, and it should exhibit the ability to do the type of work that the job entails. That's pretty much the crux of your resume. So don't don't try too hard. Content is what matters, despite of your flashy resumes. So remember to keep it toned down and simple. Another important mistake that you guys as in many people do is awkward formatting and poor grammar. This is a big no or a red flag. It easily raises red flags when a hiring manager is going through your resume. So what are these common formatting or grammar mistakes you should watch for? Is using first person pronouns, spelling out numbers, and not starting bullet points with a strong action verb, using the wrong tense, making the resume too long or just too short. So keep in mind these things when you're doing your when you're working with your resume. So the most important do's for making your resume stand out is be consistent in format and content. Balance white space. Use consistent spacing, underlining, italics, bold, and capitalization for emphasis. List headings in order of importance. Within headings, list information in reverse chronological order, most recent first. Make sure your formatting will translate properly if you convert it to a PDF. Never never just give a word format resume. Keep it just to one page. If you are a mid or late career professional, it's fine to make 2 pages. If you're a recent college graduate, one and a half page is also acceptable. Don't try to oversell yourself. And what are the things which you definitely should not don't do in your resume is don't forget to proofread. Don't use a narrative style, use bullets. Don't use personal pronouns such as I, we. Don't start each line with a date. Don't abbreviate. And don't use an elaborate template with too many colors. So that's it from my side, and I hope this gives a lot more clarity on how you should write a resume. If you have any more questions, please just go ahead and comment in the section below, and I'll be very happy to help you all with your questions. I am not a professional resume writer. I am just sharing my experience and my learnings with you. If you have any more tips that I can learn from you, you are please welcome to go ahead and put down in the comment section. Till then, all the best. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching my videos and following my channel. Thanks a lot, and see you soon again.